Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Mikronyx and I'm here bringing you my favorite weapons and vehicles in Saints Row 4. So, all of these weapons that you see in this game play thing are all my favorite weapons and along with my favorite vehicles. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. The reason I've been inactive for the past 4 days, I think it is, yeah, 4 days, is because I have been playing a lot of Saints Row 4 and a lot of games on my PC. So, as you guys may or may not know, my PC can run Minecraft at about 100 to 130 frames per second, which is awesome for being a, not a gaming computer. Anyways, so then I can also play SCP Containment Breach at about 25 frames per second. And as you guys can continuously see in this gameplay is that I wasn't connected to the PlayStation Network. My internet's been really weird today, and I may not be able to upload this video right away. But I can try to do it as soon as possible for you guys. And yeah, so the reason I have not been continuing all of the major gameplay let's plays and stuff like that with Fuzzy is because my computer decided to restore itself back to before me and Fuzzy did the Dead Space 3 kind of thing. So basically I lost all of the gameplays and Let's Play part of it, so I will not be able to continue that at all. And if you guys did not know, this video was supposed to be half an hour long, and I did manage to edit it down to about 13 minutes or 15 minutes, and yeah. So I'm just running around with my superpowers and got my different weapons here. The inflator ray, it's just it's a really funny weapon when you just have to sit there and just make a person's head blow into like a huge balloon. It's really funny, and I enjoy using the weapon as well. Then there's the disintegrator, which is a really funny weapon to use, and I'll show you guys in a minute here. As soon as I destroy this stupid big creature thing, a ball thing that comes later in the game. There's no spoilers in this video, so you guys don't have to worry about any, story spoilers or anything like that. So hopefully you guys, enjoy the fact that I'm not spoiling any of the game for you guys. I may or may not post the ending of the game when I do get to it. I may or may not do it, as I said, but I'm gonna try to at least. I might do the alternate ending and the main ending, but we shall see. And I'll also be doing all the songs for the dubstep gun, which is an awesome weapon. I love to use that weapon because that's like my favorite weapon in the game. So I'll be sure to make a video of all the songs that play in the dubstep gun range. So yeah. Anyways, so we're here with the disintegrator here, and as you guys can see, it just disintegrates things. Boom. And boom. Yeah, it's hilarious weapon to use if you want to like make weird sounds and disintegrate random cars and stuff. It's hilarious. You never really want to use it on your own Saints people though, because that may not end up so well. So, it's a little tip. But yeah, so as you guys can see, I'm just disintegrating random people and a car door and a vehicle. So if you want to blow up vehicles nice and quick, you just shoot the hood twice and it's gone. Alright, so over here, the black hole gun, and it just, well, it's like a black hole. Sucks things in and nothing gets out. It's hilarious, and it's very fun to use when you have a huge crowd of people. It just sucks everybody into it. So, it's kind of funny like that. Anyways, so we're just gonna continue to shoot black holes randomly, and most of these guns I do have upgraded. Wow, I'm sorry, guys. Anyways, so I do have upgraded weapons. Not all of them are super upgraded or anything, but I do have a lot of guns upgraded, and it's hilarious. Anyway, so here is the dubstep gun, and you guys will be able to see it a little bit better in a few seconds or a minute here. So yeah. So as you guys can see, just listen to the music, and it's an awesome song to play when you're just wanting to make people dance. It's nothing really special, but there are other songs which I completely did not know until I finished up this recording. So I probably could have added it at the end there, but I didn't know at the time, so yeah. And here's the entire song that plays, and what it does, it basically just uses a charge, and it just keeps playing the same song over and over and over and over until you actually finish doing that part. So it's, you know, it's pretty cool. Anyway, so we got the shotgun, which I upgraded fully for damage wise and full auto. It's actually really, really good, and yeah, it's really overpowered, as you guys will be able to see in a minute here. It takes down those alien portals in a few seconds, or one shot. So it's actually really, really good. Takes out almost every single enemy in a few shots. And pedestrians, well, they're just a one-shot kill. Here, I'll demonstrate right about here. Boom, one shot. Anyways, yeah, it's a one-shot kill for portals, which are usually a hard thing to kill. And it's like a 6-shot kill for those warden things. I'm not gonna go into detail on what they are, but hopefully you guys will already know. Anyways, so then we got the tiny pistol, which is a kind of a little special weapon you can find in a certain place. If you guys want a video about where to find it, then I shall do that. But most of the time, you know, it's pretty easy. And it's a really overpowered weapon. Like, it kills anything in one shot, so yeah. Especially if you have the little superpower on buff. If you have that on, then you're going to be like the most overpowered thing in the game. So, just to let you guys know, that's a little tip. So, and yeah, as you guys can see, it blows your character away no matter how far away your character is from the explosion. And then there's the America weapon, or the America weapon. This America weapon has over a dozen guns in one that shoots out all at once. And it has over 1,000 bullets in one clip. And you can just keep spraying and praying, although it's not very, you know, powerful unless you can hit the people with the actual weapon. It's, you know, it's got a lot of weapons, rockets, knives, you know, all that wonderful stuff, so you can knife people with it. But from there, it's just more of those funny pre-order weapons that you got from pre-ordering the game, which I did pre-order. And as you guys can see, my costume is the Uncle Sam suit, which I got from pre-ordering the game. And you guys will see soon about the different vehicles that I have in the game as well, after I'm done kind of spraying and praying with this wonderful America weapon. So, and also what it does is it plays the Marine song. Okay, here you go. So, here is the Screaming Eagle jet, which is basically a jet that's an eagle, and yeah, it's basically the pre-order vehicle that you get for pre-ordering Saints Row 4, and it's really cool because you can, when you shoot rockets, it makes like a eagle sound. And you have like a laser beam on it, and it's got like 6 rockets, and you know, things like that. It's really cool. So right there, as you can tell, it actually made the sound, so it's actually really cool. And it's just one of those things you can mess around in, and so on. It's definitely a really overpowered vehicle as well. It's not like, it doesn't have a lot of armor on it, but it definitely makes a lot of noise and a lot of damage. So yeah. So we're just going to wait here until I hop out of the vehicle to hop into my other vehicle that I like actually a lot. There's a lot of Tron references. Okay, here you go. So here's the Estrada Cyber. The Cyber Estrada, or whatever you want to call it. Basically, it's like a Harley Davidson with Tron glow on it. And yeah, it's really cool. And I like the Tron glow to vehicles, as you guys will be able to tell in the next few vehicles that come up. And as you can see, and fail. Yeah, I suck at driving this game, as you guys will be able to see. And here is the X2 Phantom, which is like the Tron bike, or basically is the Tron bike. This was in Saints Row 3, and along with the next vehicle that is after this, it was also in Saints Row 3, and they were both really, really fast cars. I think they're actually both the fastest vehicles in the game. I'm not 100% sure about that, but hey. Okay, here is the Wraith, or, you know, whatever else is called. It is the Tron vehicle, or Tron car of Saints Row 4. And it's just got a really, really fast, you know, vehicle on it, so, yeah. Good to drive, really good at handling, probably because it came out of a Tron video game, but yeah, I don't know. As you can see, I really, really suck at driving, as you guys can probably already tell from previous videos. But hey, anyways, so here is the Cyber Bootlegger XL. It is the bootlegger basically as a monster truck, which is really overpowered when you're driving down a road, example like this, because you can blow anything up, you can ride over top of them, and nothing really stops you. Except if they're the same vehicle as you, then it kind of stops you. But from there, that doesn't really get stopped by anything. You just run over vehicles like nothing. Unless you're me and I crash into every single wall, you won't be stopped by anything. So I forget what the next vehicle is because I've been working on this for a while, and I did actually have to go have something to eat because I've been working on this for a few hours and record, edit, stop, record, edit, stop, and so on, so on, so on. But you guys will see in a minute here, and as soon as I get out here, and there we go. Okay, this is it. The Genki Manifold, which is from Saints Row 3 as well, if you got the... I forget which little pack if you got it, but you could get this Genki Manifold, and you could just basically just pick people up and shoot them out the cannon, which I'm not sure if you can do this in this game. I'd have to actually check. You can suck people up, but you can't really do anything else with them, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. It's still a fun vehicle to drive around with this huge cannon on the top, and so on. So the next one is going to be the Angry Tiger, which is basically a Tron bike with flamethrower and a tiger on it, which is extremely fun to drive around if you want to just look like you're, I don't know, on fire. And it's really fun to drive around at the time, and yeah, really fast vehicle, not as fast as the Tron bike, but it's definitely a fast vehicle. So, yeah, if you want to flamethrower people and barbecue people, then hey, it's a really fun vehicle to drive around. It's very, very simple to drive around, except for when you're me and then you crash into a wall and end up falling off. But hey, that's me. As you can see here, I'm just barbecuing people like crazy because it's just really, 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 really entertaining. And yeah, it's not like the Genki Mobile, which you'll see later in the video here, which is basically you have to run over people to charge up your flamethrowers. And it's just really entertaining to drive. Here it is. Here's the Genki Mobile. Basically, you just drive around, you have to run over people to build up the power for your flamethrowers, which I didn't know at the time. Of this recording, at least. I didn't know at the time. But, you know, that's me. Didn't look at the left side of my screen. But, yeah, that's me. So if you run over people, you run enough people over, and then you can actually shoot flamethrowers out the sides. I'll try to get a video, actually, all detailed about that. Or maybe not, I don't know. It's one of those things that I can try to do. But, yeah, it's a really entertaining vehicle to drive around, good handling, and, yeah, very, very funny looking at times when you got these two flamethrowers on the side. I swear I spent half an hour trying to figure out how to actually shoot the flamethrowers, and I realized I looked over this video, and here it is. So here's the Hollywood vehicle, which you can only get if you're in the 50s simulation of Steelport, which I'm not gonna, you know, or Steelport, or is it Stillwater? I don't know. Either way, you have to be in the 50s sitcom version of the game, and it's really entertaining to be in there, but you can also get all these free cars that are from back then, and you can actually drive around in the future with these cool vehicles, so it's kind of funny. And from there, I will just continue to drive this thing around because it's really entertaining to drive. Sounds pretty cool for being an old vehicle. Okay, so we're in the last vehicle of the day here. It is the propaganda truck, which basically is from the 50s sitcom part of it again. It gives you this vehicle if you finish the one mission for the 50s sitcom. I'm not going to release any other information about that because I don't want to spoil anything. But basically it's just a big truck called the Betsy with two horns on the top, and that's basically all that is. Nothing really that special. So as you can see here, I'm just driving around. It's kind of one of those vehicles you can just run over things and not get damaged. And it's really entertaining to drive as well. and it's I don't know, very easy to control. Anyway, so as you can see here, I stopped, and I'm getting out, and I'm just gonna show you the taunts here that I have.
Oh!
That's one, and the other one is.
Watch it. Oh, you better watch it.
That's the other one.
Oh, you better
So
watch
basically,
it.
one's a taunt, one's a compliment, and it's really funny because you can just do that in the middle of nowhere, and people will either react to you or walk right past you. As you can see here, this guy reacted to my compliment,
Watch it. Oh, you better watch
but he just decides to walk away as soon as I do a taunt, which is unfortunate, but whatever. So as you can see, I just stand here for a little bit and just do that. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed the video, and we'll see you guys another time. Bye, guys.